Hello, everybody, and welcome back to season 3 of Epic or Trash. My name is AJ Timbs, and I am your host tonight for this episode. And oh man, do we got a story for you? Because apparently, the CEO of Gearbox has the guy who basically oversees Borderlands being developed is now telling you to stop being poor in order to get better graphics and make Borderlands 4 work. I just that's so fucking dumb. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. So we're gonna watch the video from Hypnotic about it, and him and Ape and Eric have both had great videos in the past about CEOs and their tremendous stupidity, because all of them have a lot of fucking stupidity. I mean, these people are just magical when it comes to stupidity. Literally, when it comes to stupidity, these people are magical. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, unfortunately, Randy Pitchford, good old Randy Dandy Pitchford, has taken it upon himself to now have a little bit of a melty melt online over Borderlands 4. Randy Pitchford sincerely needs to hire a PR team because at this point, people like Randy Pitchford only do more damage to the image of their video game when the truth is that they don't have to speak. They don't have to do anything. All they had to do was put out a statement and said, "We are working on the fixes. We apologize for the inconvenience. We will let you know ASAP once we have more information." But no, Randy Pitchford has to pull a Randy and go on an insane tirade over on X, where there is a long thread, which I'm going to link in the description box of this particular video so you guys can go check it out yourselves. This thread is insane, and we got to go over it. It's already been community noted. That's how insane it is. So Randy Pitchford obviously is a little bit angry over the bad reviews for the game, which currently sits at about 63% positive, and the rest of them being negative.
So right there, every PC gamer must accept the reality of the relationship between their hardware and what the software they are running is doing. Oh, good fucking God. He's one of those. Just.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just one more time. Just one more time.
Oh my God.
Wow. I don't know what to say, man. What the hell? What the hell? Let's continue.
And most of the negative reviews have to do with performance. And Randy Pitchford doesn't like that. Randy Pitchford's very angry over the fact that you guys keep bringing up the performance of his very premium game. That's what he wants to remind you. Borderlands is a premium game. It's of quality. It's only for the best of the best out there in the world. So Randy Pitchford says every PC gamer must accept the reality of the relationship between their hardware and what the software they are running is doing. So he's trying to pass off the blame for why his game is running so bad to the players, to the PC players. That's what he's trying to do. And then, of course, it got community noted, thankfully, which we all knew was going to happen, where it says the publisher of a game is responsible for providing accurate, recommended, and minimal specs, since the consumers have absolutely no way to check how the game is going to run in the hardware that they have before release. I mean, again, that's pretty straightforward. That should be the answer. There should be nothing more to that. But unfortunately, it seems like good old Randy Pitchford and his premium game has to continue. So Randy says, we have made an amazing and fun and huge looter shooter campaign game. The game is pretty damn optimal, which means that the software is doing what we want without wasteful cycles on bad processes.
Oh, good God. He's trying to use an a really dumb argument. Because the argument he's trying to make here is that basically the software is, because the software is not using up a ton of resources. He's arguing that because the software is not using a ton of resources, it's not using is not having a bunch of bad processes that, in a sense, that the software is for the engine, I should say, that it's running on is working as intended. So therefore, you should accept the fact that even though it's resource intensive, which is contradictory to his statement there, that basically you just need to get a better computer. Why don't you get a better computer, you fucking poor bastard? How dare you be poor? I swear to God, people.
Stop you right there. Okay. So, number one, there is almost 40% negative reviews on Steam for Borderlands 4.
I
Okay.
wonder why.
I just want to put that out there. Almost 40% negative reviews. Obviously, there is a lot of people, thousands of people that are not making this shit up in their mind, right? Clearly, there are performance issues with this game. Also, we have a side-by-side screenshot here from Pirate Nation, and this screenshot honestly speaks volumes because the entire time I've been covering Borderlands 4, I've been looking at the graphics and telling myself, how is this very different from previous Borderlands games? Sure, there is a little bit more view distance. Sure, okay, fine. There is a little bit higher texture resolution and everything like that on the weapons. Fine, no problem. This kind of a game looking the way that it does, there is no reason why this game should be struggling the way that it is, and yet it is. And people are wondering, why is that, Randy? Why is this happening, Randy? And instead of trying to give people an answer and say, hey, we're working on fixes, we'll have something more for you soon, he decides to want to have a meltdown over it. You know, Pirate Nation says on the left, on a GTX 1080 with 8 gigs of RAM, the game runs at 60 FPS on max settings. On the right, it looks similar, but top tier cards are struggling to reach 50 FPS with frame generation on F1440p. What happened to game optimization? Now,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I fucking love that. You can't even get the 50 frames a second. Just wow. Just
Oh my God.
about game optimization many times before. These developers don't want to optimize their game. I sincerely think that optimization is on the last of their worries when they're making this game. How do we know that? Because look at the file sizes for the video games that have come out. Why are some of these games 150 gigs for video games that aren't even open world? What is going on here? Like, how is this even remotely happening? Whatever happened to true optimization? Whatever happened to making the game run as best as possible on as many systems as possible? This is one of the reasons why World of Warcraft back in the day had a cartoon graphics, because they wanted something that was going to stand the test of time, and they also wanted something that could pretty much run on a fucking toaster that can be optimized very well. So I don't understand where this went wrong, but unfortunately developers make excuses like Randy Pitchford. Then he says, with Borderlands 4, every PC gamer has a lot of tools to balance their preferences between FPS, resolution, and rendering features. If
oh
you
god.
aren't happy with the balance between these things you've been experiencing, please tune to your preferences using the tools available to you. So he's basically telling you to change your settings. And it's like, bro, there's changing your settings, and then there's settings that should be running fine on the build that you have, and it's not. If somebody has a
Yeah, right. It's like that would be like if I was playing let's say I was playing the new Cyberpunk Mac port, right? The native Mac port. And I have the M4 base chip, right? So 10 core CPU, 10 core GPU. And I was complaining to Apple that I can't do 4K at 60 frames a second. Well, no fucking shit, Sherlock. I don't have the CPU or the GPU cores or the clock speed or the, because I have 16 gigs of RAM and a terabyte of storage. So obviously it would make fucking sense that I don't have the resources to do 4K at 60. But if, let's say, I was running at 1080p at 60 frames a second and it couldn't do that, then I would have a problem, because obviously it's not really it should be optimized to be able to pull that off on the base M4 chip. So, like, there's your difference right there. One is like, okay, I'm using like a low end chip to try to get the best quality image. Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. That logically would not make sense. A lower end chip wouldn't necessarily get better resolution than a newer end chip. However, to say otherwise, to basically say, well, you need to change. Well, even though you got you bought a 5090, right? And fucking 5090s are like $3,000, something like that. Like $3,000. That's a lot of fucking money for a graphics card. And it can't even do 4K at 60 frames, is what I've heard. It can only do, according to 8-Bit Eric and a couple other people I've heard from, it can only do like 30 frames, and then with frame jam it gets around 50. I'm like, that's a $3,000 fucking dollar graphics card. That's supposed to be able to do AI stuff. What the hell? What the hell is that all about? Why can't it do fucking 50 frames a second? Why without fucking frame gen? It's like I should not have to be dependent on fucking AI fake frames in order for my game to run and look smooth. It should be optimized. So wow, wow, he's fucking, and it's probably only gonna get worse. It's probably only gonna get worse. Oh boy.
90, they should be running this game on max settings, no problem whatsoever, at 4K resolution, no problem. This game is not fucking Crysis back in the day. This game is Borderlands. It's a cel-shaded, cartoony looking game. You mean to tell me that there's supposed to be that level of struggle with a game like this? I don't believe it at all. Then he says, we appreciate the incredibly high degree of passion and excitement there is for the game we've been developing for over 6 years. We know strong feelings lead to strong opinions. We hear you and we see you. This is where the PR pretty much ended.
Yep.
Then he says, for a campaign shooter looter, it is absolutely reasonable for developers to focus on default settings, achieving 30 FPS on minimum specification and 60 FPS on recommended specification. Some of you would prefer more FPS or more features or higher resolution. We have provided many tools to help you make those trade-offs. So he's essentially expecting you to make the trade-off, right? Even if you have a high-end system, he expects you to make the trade-off for his game not being optimized properly, right? This is the level of ridiculousness we're dealing with here. He wants you to make
um oh uh just he is
Dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're great.
oh my god. uh oh my god. Just, what do I even say to that? The fuck do I say to that? What can I say to that? I just, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with people? What the fuck is wrong with people? What the fuck? Let's just continue.
off, but he doesn't want to optimize his game all the way. Then he says, it is a mistake to believe or expect that PCs between minimum specs and recommended specs can achieve all of extremely high frame rate, maximum ultra features, and extremely high resolution. Nobody's expecting that. Literally, nobody's expecting that. The problem is that there are your specs, and then there is the performance of the game not matching what your specs are. So your specs say you need XYZ for this level of performance at 60 FPS. And then when somebody shows up with a 5090, they're not getting anywhere near what they're supposed to be. Same thing with people with mid-range cards. Why are people with mid-range to slightly higher than that? Why are they struggling at their own settings at 1080p? Like, why are they struggling? They should not be struggling. If that last post makes you have a negative reaction, I bet you have emotions and expectations that you feel aren't sufficiently attended to. I'm sorry, but please accept that the game is doing a lot and running pretty optimally, and that you may have to either accept some trade-offs between FPS, features, and resolution as your preference, or will continue to be disappointed. There are a few real issues, but they are affecting a very, very small percentage of users.
Wow. Wow. Just wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Wow. What do I even say? What can I say? The fuck can I say? That's unbelievable. Yeah. Oh yeah. We know we're having performance issues, but you'll be perfectly fine. Just lower down your frame settings. Oh yeah. You spent $3,000 on a graphics card and probably another $500 to $600 to get a CPU that actually would work with the graphics card to keep it from being bottlenecked. And you probably paid for like 32 gigs of RAM. You probably got 4 fucking terabytes of storage. And you went that Who cares? You just play it at fucking 720p at 60 frames a second, and you'll have the best game experience of your life. Oh my god! Oh my god! Just, oh my god!
We are fixing those, and many are already fixed. Now, oh my God, dude, you're acting as if your game is literally Crisis back in the day. I don't understand where in this mind of Randy Pitchford, he's speaking as if he just put out one of the best graphical powerhouses ever seen in video games. You are
Yeah,
Borderlands, my guy. You are a cartoon video game. You are a
right.
cell shaded video game. You are speaking as if what you just put out into the world should not even be playable on most PCs until 5 to 10 years from now, and we all have to make sacrifices to play it today. I don't understand where this level of ridiculousness is coming from. And also to
Money.
basically, I guess, devalue the people who are complaining. You could call it very small. You could say it's a small percentage of users. You're probably right. A lot of people don't, go online. They don't go to Steam forums. They don't go complain. You're probably right. However, the world sees that you are at an almost 40% negative review. And
Oh,
almost
felt
all of
it.
it has to do with performance. Everybody's saying the game is pretty good. Everybody's saying the game is pretty fun when they could actually play it. The problem is they're struggling to play it and they're voicing their concerns. And you're like, well, it's a very small percentage of users. Most people are happy, so we're doing a good job. We
What?
also are doing significant work on PC performance. And while everything else that is coming at us, we're not stopping. If you have feelings about PC performance, my advice is to not wait and to make the trade offs to prioritize what is important to you. If it's FPS, you can get high FPS by turning some features down or reducing resolution. If it's features or resolution, you may be playing at 60 FPS or even 30 FPS if you have lower end hardware. Use DLSS. It's great. The game was built to take advantage of it. This is not a competitive FPS, and I have been led to believe that in a blind test that humans cannot detect any input lag. In my own demonstrations and experiments, I believe this to be true. Wow. Okay.
Okay, so apparently, Randy Pitchford is a scientist. He must have a fucking master's in psychology, and I guess he's smarter than every fucking scientist who's ever done any research in input lag and how the human brain works and how it detects input lag and everything. I just wow. If I try to question any further, my brain's gonna fucking explode. It's gonna go just. Oh, fuck me, mate. People like this, they're just the fucking worst. I swear, they are just the fucking worst. 'Cause it's like, really, man? Really? Really? You're serious? You can't fucking think with a brain for a moment? Then none of us are gonna fucking believe you. Why the fuck would I believe you? Just, brother, brother, what is that, brother?
I think I've seen the maximum level of cope that I've ever seen on the internet. So, according to Randy Pitchford, he's been led to believe that human beings cannot detect input lag.
Bullshit.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I really don't know what to say to that.
Yeah.
So are
There's
you
nothing
under
you
the
can
same
say.
belief that there are people out there that can tell the difference between 30 FPS and 60 FPS? Are we coping that hard that now we're getting to the point where you can't tell the difference anyway? So just turn on DLSS. Are you serious right now? You absolutely can tell input lag. People complain about it all the time. Why do you think these peripherals, whenever they get sold and advertised, they always advertise 0.03, input? They do this all the time to try to make sure people realize that there's going to be minimal input lag to the point where nobody can notice it. But you could obviously notice it if it's there, and if it's bad, it's just fucking stupid. Anyway, everyone has the freedom to believe what they want to believe. And I know on the internet it's easy to find rage and passionate people who are convinced of all kinds of things, whether they are true or not. If you are so attached to the idea that DLSS is bad for your game experience because of something you saw or read on the internet, I am sorry. I hope instead you would use the technology design to give you the experience you want. But you do you, and we'll keep working.
Oh, I just felt the blood rush out of my brain. I need to take a break. Okay. Wow, that's I got nothing to say to that. I got nothing. I got nothing. I've got nothing. You know, man, I got nothing. So far, like, I got nothing. I the fuck can I say? What the fuck can I say? I don't know anymore, man. What the fuck do I say? What can I say? It's wow. Just wow. Just wow.
People that play, the more data we get, and the easier it is to keep making improvements. Yeah, you're definitely
Oh
going
my
to get a lot of
god,
data.
really
Considering
analytics?
your EULA, you try to say that you don't have spyware in your video game. You wrote this entire nonsensical Steam thread about how you're totally not spyware. And then now you're like, oh, keep playing. We're going to get more data on you. So thank you
Wow,
for
yep.
playing and thank you for your passion. If you think you have a different kind of issue that is real that I haven't spoken to here, please reach out to customer service. I have personally done some CS for Borderlands 4 and have helped a lot of people, but it's impossible for me to help everyone. Use customer service. And thank you for your passion. I know nobody posts anything unless they really care about something. And from most the passionate love to the most passionate hate, you are all telling me that you really care. I feel you and I thank you. God. So now
Okay, yep. Wow. Holy crap. Oh, just
Dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're great.
just one more time.
Dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're great.
Just
now he's like, oh, okay, well, thank you for the hate. Thank you. I'm going to monetize your hate now. That's basically what he's saying here. So this whole thing continues and it gets even worse now. So that was one thread. That was
oh
one
god.
singular thread
Oh
from
god.
Randy Pitchford. There was another thread that he decided to write shortly after in the afternoon. And he says the following. We have had some customer service work prove that through settings tweaks only being able to climb up to 120 FPS plus on PC in Borderlands 4 with 3 and 4-year-old hardware. Your mileage may vary, but please consider using tools available to you to tune your own balance between FPS resolution and graphics features. So he's trying to say because they proved it in-house that the PC gamers are wrong and they have to fix things.
What?
There are as many PC hardware components and graphic setting combinations as there are guns in Borderlands 4, which is billions. And even with the right settings, you can
fuck
turn a
off
gray
with that.
drop into
Oh, you can so fuck off with that. Okay, no, you can fuck off with that. That's not how that fucking works. Oh yes, cause I'm gonna fucking play fucking Borderlands 4 at 480p at 60 frames a second, cause that looks fucking good. Yeah, no, this is not a YouTube live stream. You can fuck off with that. Fuck off. Fuck all the way off with that one. Kill me now. Just don't actually do that, but yeah, I hope whoever heard that understands my pain. This is fucking dumb. This is fucking stupid. This is dumb. This is stupid. This is unreasonable idiocy. I don't understand. Because you don't even say what fucking frame. Okay, so you say you can climb to 120 frames a second. Whoopee. At what fucking. If you can do 120 frames a second at 720p, that's not very reasonable. So I'm just saying, who fucking watches anything at 720p at 20 frames a second? Who the fuck does that? Please tell me in the comment section if you do that, because I don't. I don't even think that's a fucking setting, is it? No, I don't think so. Let's continue though.
blue, or even purple gear. We're doing a lot of work on our end to help to automate those settings better as we parse the huge amount of telemetry coming in, but you don't have to wait for a patch to get nice frame rates with Borderlands 4. We'll do more to share tips and guidance also. So here's what they're saying.
What the fuck?
They're saying they released the game broken. They're admitting they released the game broken, and they're telling you to sacrifice your settings in order to play the game at a reasonable frame rate now while they figure out how to fix their game. And when they figure out how to fix it, you'll be able to up your graphics later and get the experience that you actually paid for on day one. Instead of instead of refunding the game. They're trying to do everything they can to ensure you don't refund the game, which is why they're saying lower your settings, play the game. So by the time you realize how fucked you were by Randy Pitchford, you can't refund the game because the 2 hours have already passed. He says if you are running Windows 10, try enabling hardware scheduling using your graphics driver settings. We've seen a lot of Windows 10 users getting immediate 25% to 50% FPS boosts just from that, as default settings in Windows 10 aren't optimized for a 2025 game on modern hardware. Another one, I play with volumetric fog turned off. I like the performance boost I get there, and I personally don't think volumetric fog adds enough to be worth it. Some folks on the team think it's super important for visuals and in a few scenes, but it's not worth the trade-off for me. If you have DLSS option, use it, especially if you're trying to run at resolutions higher than 1080p. This is a campaign game. You're not competing in a high-stakes esports here. The input latency is so insanely negligible, it would be less than 0.1% of the population that could actually see it in a blind test. Take the W on frame rate and use this incredible tech with DLSS on.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. God. Fucking why? Why? Why is he so fucking stupid? Why is he so fucking stupid? He is so fucking stupid. He is so fucking stupid. Holy Jesus, he's so fucking stupid. Oh. Just so fucking stupid. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know anymore, man. I'm kind of just, I just kind of, I'm at a loss for words. I am at a loss for words.
And then here we go. This is the big one. This is the big one. Okay. I know a lot of you are dead set on playing at 4K with ultra max settings and using 2 or 3-year-old hardware. You do you, but Borderlands 4 and Unreal Engine 5 are doing a lot, and for me, that trade-off for frames isn't worth it. I play at 1440p with settings super high, and I'm super happy with that trade-off. The game looks amazing at 1440p. If you're not 4K stubborn and just want to have a great fun time with higher performance, please consider running at 1440p resolution. If you got a beast of a video card, you're probably fine at 4K. Probably fine. Probably fine is hilarious to me. So wait, you can't.
So wait a minute. What I'm hearing is, if you have a quote unquote beast of a graphics card, you should be fine on 4K. What the fuck do you mean should? You are or you aren't. There's no should. There is no try. There really is or isn't. So wow. My brain just shut off for a second there. Ugh. Okay. I'm back. I'm back to planet Earth now.
As a CEO of Borderlands, you can't even confidently say that with a modern high-tier graphics card like a 4090 or 5090 that someone will be able to play 4K no problem. Wow. He's like, you'll probably be fine. That's crazy to me. But if you're in the middle of close to minimum spec, I would definitely recommend making that trade-off.
Wow.
Guys, to be honest with you, man, where do we even go? Oh, there's a whole nother comment. Oh my God, this one's crazy. Is this the one where he says about premium? The minimum and recommended specs are published. The most common hardware is a 4-year-old cell phone.
What?
Borderlands 4 is a premium game made for premium gamers. Oh,
here we go. Oh, here we go. Yep. poor shaming, because nothing fucking makes your game sell like fucking poor shaming people. And man, well, yeah, I mean, that's what you get for being poor. How dare you be poor? You should stop being poor. Oh my god.
Shit. Oh, you guys are just too poor now. Oh, this is getting good. Wait, hold on. Now we got to the good stuff. Now you guys are just too fucking poor. That's what it is. You got to get good, bros.
Oh my
you
god.
Poor bastards. Holy shit, this is crazy. He pulled a Pokemon. He's like, if you're a broke boy, just say the. Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god. Oh god. Why did you have to remind me of her? I don't want to remember her. She's a piece of trash. Oh my god. Why did you remind me of her? I don't want to fucking remember her. She's the worst. She fucking preys off of innocent men and then gets them banned off Twitch when they don't fucking pay her. It's like, holy shit, Batman. It's fucking unbelievable. It is unfucking believable. Her and fucking Hassan both, Hassan Piker, get like the most fucking bullshit treatment ever. I've got my eyes closed because I'm just, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the microphone. I'm just fucking picturing her when she fucking said those things. It just pisses me off.
A premium game made for premium gamers. It looks like a fucking cartoon, by the way. Just as Borderlands 4 cannot run on a PlayStation 4, it cannot be expected to run on too old of PC hardware. Unlike on PlayStation and Xbox, we cannot prevent a PC player with suboptimal hardware for the game to try to play it. So some try and get mad. And some have actual issues we need to fix. And some need to learn how their PCs work at the high end for this specific game in 2025 and to use the tools available to them to find the right balance between frame rate, resolution, and graphics features. This is not a game made to run on 10-year-old PCs. This game uses the full capabilities of modern bus CPU and GPU. If you're trying to drive a monster truck with a leaf blower's motor, you're going to be disappointed. Holy shit.
What?
If you discover your system can't run the game well.
Wow.
Dumbass. You're a dumbass. You're great.
I'm at a loss for fucking words. I don't know what the fuck to say. I don't know what the fuck to even remotely say. What can I say? This I'm just wow. Just wow.
Accident or wishful thinking, and you don't want to try to mess with the settings to make things good for you, please use the refund feature on Steam rather than have a subpar experience, bro. Oh my god. So now we're at the point where he's like, you know what? If you guys are too poor and your PCs can't handle it, refund the game because the game's not for you, bitches. This is the premium game. We only want premium gamers. We want premium players. That's it.
Wow.
This is crazy. What the fuck are you? The Abercrombie and Fitch of the fucking gaming industry? Where they're like, we don't want to sell clothes to ugly people. You guys are like, we don't want to sell games to poor people.
Wow.
This is unbelievable, bro. It really is.
Yeah.
Randy Pitchford needs a PR manager and he needs one ASAP. But the truth is that people like Randy Pitchford, they can't utilize a PR manager because their egos will never allow it. They have to be the one that's involved. They have to be the one putting shit like this out there. I mean, he should have just shut up in the beginning with the first thread. Once he went to the whole Borderlands is a premium game made for premium gamers, what the fuck does premium gamers even mean? It's a
that is, I don't know what the fuck premium game. I guess they must be fucking Oswald Cobblepot over there with his fucking monocle and top hat going quack quack quack. I am only premium games for the finest gamer in me. That was more of a Joker voice than anything else, but you get the picture. Fucking wow.
Cartoon game. It's a cartoon. I saw better graphics with Expedition 33.
Felt it.
What are you talking about? This is a premium game, bro. It's Borderlands. It's Borderlands, bro. Anyway, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I think that Randy Pitchford is going to be a kind of person that's a love or hate, right? You either like him or you hate him. Well, I don't think there's an in between. And I think at this point, he's made it clear multiple times that Borderlands or his games in general are only for people that can, they basically have money. First, we had him saying that Borderlands is a video game that will justify $80 price point, that, you'll find a way to make it happen. Real Borderlands fans will find a way to make it happen. They'll find a way to afford an $80 game.
Wow.
Right? That's what the real gamers will do. And then now he said, well, we want premium gamers. This is a premium game for premium gamers. We don't want you non-premium gamers. This guy's fucking coping so.
Oh my God. I gotta make that a fucking catchphrase on the show now or on the channel. Fucking premium games for premium gamers. Oh my God, so fucking stupid. Wow.
So hard, it's not even funny. So you guys let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about good old Randy Pitchford?
Wow.
What do you think about the fact that he doesn't consider the people, almost 40%, by the way, almost 40% of the people on Steam, he does not consider to be premium gamers? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, consider hitting that like or subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.
Wow. Just fucking wow. Is off the charts. That is off the charts insanity. But anyways, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. You join the Patreon. And consider donating to be featured on the next video. Until next time, this is AJ Timbs from the Den of Timbs signing out. Have a great one, everybody.